Mitesh, first the big picture. This week has been a rather non-inspirational week for Nifty traders. Nifty has exhibited a lot of back and forth action, and we've seen extreme volatility on both the ends.
Well, yes, morning, that's correct. I think, see, one of the key principles of technicals which we follow is that, you keep looking for confirmations at higher levels, or you keep looking for confirmations of the trend which is undergoing. Now, we have seen a pattern of higher highs being established regularly as the market continues to move up. But I think this time, when the market kind of managed to get past 60-30 and made an intraday high or intra-week high, rather of 60-70, I think for the first time there was some kind of a non-confirmation in the sense that a lot of technical indicators failed to get past the earlier highs. This is called as divergence or loss of force, loss of momentum, as you can understand it. It's clearly visible in the market as well. I think this will, possibly suggest that there has been some kind of tiredness in the trend. Now, this does not indicate a reversal, but I think clearly at higher levels, there is, a situation when profit booking or positions are being lightened. So I think that clearly suggests you that, yes, in the next few days, I think the idea should be to take profits on your existing long positions, wait for some kind of a minor breakdown to happen. Now, this entire situation which I have talked about has happened on the short term and the intraday charts. So we are not looking for big corrections, but I think once we start trading below 5990, there's a good chance that we will slip back into the range which the market displayed in the month of December, and possibly a retest of 58.70, 58.50 could happen. Gives you roughly about 2.5% kind of downside.
Mitesh, what trading ideas then would you recommend to the viewers today?
Well, I've got a sell on Aurobindo Pharma. Now, it's a slightly conditional sell in the sense that I would wait for the intraday swing of 184 to be broken. So sell below 184, keep a stop above 190. Look for target of 172 to about 170 on the downside. Century Textiles similarly can be sold. I think today SGX is showing a minor positive this thing. So if the markets gap up around the levels of 417 to 419 would be good levels to short Century. Keep a stop above 425 and a half and look for a price target of 405. Possibly even 385 can happen over here. Dr. Reddy's is a stock which has kind of shown a lot of strength and momentum in the last few days, continues to make newer highs. Now can be bought with a stop at 1909 for a target of 1970. IGL, Indraprasth Gas, had a very strong price and volume action day yesterday. Can be bought with a stop at 256 for a price target of 275. And I think, amongst the major components of Nifty, I think it's the CNX IT which continues to show and display strength in the short term. So I picked up a TCS which can be bought with a stop at 1329 with a price target of 1385 in the next few days.
Reliance, Mitesh, that stock exhibited a lot of price action yesterday. Do you think Reliance is now looking strong for another 20 rupees? And irrespective of the market curve, Reliance could move independently?
I think there's a strong chance of that happening. Now, I mentioned that CNX IT was one of the indices showing strength. I think apart from CNX IT, when I was looking at the various indices on the NSE, I think only CNX Energy is the other one, which is possibly having a stronger pattern. Reliance, of course, forms a key component along with ONGC over there. Now, speaking of Reliance, I think I'm waiting for the stock to break past earlier highs of 870, 875. That will kind of confirm that the up move is likely to extend, and then I will look for target of around 900 to about 910 on the upside. So 870, 875 is the earlier high, some kind of pivot point on the weekly chart. So I think as a trader, if you're trading on leverage side, wait for that level to be cleared off because market is slightly choppy. Once it does that, I think a 25-30 rupee move can smoothly happen over here.
Mitesh, what about the reversal in metal stocks? Metal as a category, it has exhibited momentum of late, but this week most of the metal stocks, again, they are gaining less and they are falling more, which means they are making lower tops.
That's correct, Nikunj. I think, while the medium-term charts, were showing some kind of strength and we saw excellent outperformance by metal stocks in the month of December, I think in the short term, it's clearly a situation which is very similar to what I've spoken about the Nifty. A lot of negative divergence at higher levels on the intraday charts. I think it suggests that one leg of the up move has been done. I think a pullback to the short to medium term averages is on the cards. I think once that happens and we saw some kind of stabilizing at lower levels, I think I would definitely want to look into this space because my sense is that with these stocks, which have been declining for the last few quarters, I think are very close to forming important lows on the weekly and the monthly charts. So for Hindalco, I think I would wait for a price target of 115, sorry. Similarly, as Sterlite, I think around 110 would be very interesting to look at. But in the short term, yes, the pain is there. So my sense is that they are going through a correction.